drink champagne. I'm totally vibing. It's true what they say. It's all about timing.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is C Chronicles and I go by that name across all my social media platforms. On this particular channel, I post fragrance reviews as well as vlogs, which is my life outside fragrance reviews. And I do try to post as much fragrances from the West on this channel as I can, because I do have a second channel, C Chronicles Talking Sense, where I focus mostly on Middle Eastern fragrances. So if you want to check out both channels, you can go ahead and do so. Now, if you're not subscribed and you like that style of content, guys, please do consider subscribing and joining the family. And to those who are returning, welcome back. Now, this is going to be another episode of Western Wednesdays, and today I have a few celebrity fragrances that are affordable and I feel are ideal for summer. So I grouped celebrity fragrances, or let me say affordable celebrity fragrances for summer, and the very first one is going to be from Naomi Campbell. I like the bottle, but I don't quite like how the cap is, because if you've got like oil on your hands, it can be quite, difficult and slippery there to open. But anyway, it is what it is right now. This is Naomi Campbell, and this is the EDT. I'm going to spray it on my clothing right there, but it's a fragrance I've been playing around with. This fragrance has a gazillion notes, like a lot of notes. Expect some caramel here, some vanilla, star anise, florals, coconut, magnolia, peach, citruses, and so on and so forth. But what you're going to get there in the opening, and it stays that way. This is one that doesn't change much. So what you get in the opening is pretty much what you can use to decide to buy the fragrance. If, for instance, you were in a perfume shop, because it doesn't change, right? It's going to give you like a plastic baby doll head kind of feel there, Play-Doh-ish to a certain extent, right? And the reason why I put it as one of the ideal summer scents, in as much as the composition has heavyweight notes listed there, is all the notes are in a way fused together to make sure that nothing screams, except of course a powdery makeup-y feel and the magnolia. That is what this fragrance ends up being about. And then it becomes a presentation of Play-Doh and grown at the same time, like a Play-Doh-y smell that can transition to all seasons, but because of its airiness is probably going to do the most in summer. So I thought to just recommend this fragrance, guys, more so that I've never seen anyone talk about this one, or at least I haven't come across a review of this particular fragrance. So it is from Naomi Campbell, and this one is a EDT, and it's actually called Naomi Campbell. Is the first one on the lineup. Second on the lineup, guys, is Onika from Nicki Minaj, and this fragrance is a second bottle. If you follow my channel, you will know that I used up my first bottle and I bought another bottle, but I'm not going to be purchasing bottle number 3. Not that there's anything wrong with this fragrance. It's actually one of those celebrity fragrances that I can say I think Nicki Minaj herself would actually wear this. There are some fragrances that celebrities give us there where you kind of smell it and you're like, I don't think you would wear this, but this I think she would absolutely. Onika is a fresh, citrusy, aquatic, fragrance, that it marries the osmanthus perfectly with a sugar note, and it is that sweetness of the osmanthus and that sugar that lingers, okay, together with the citrus is there, and a little bit of a woody tone there that you're going to get from this fragrance. And I think it is that woody tone, that woody touch that is in this fragrance that actually makes it endure. This is one of those celebrity fragrances that potentially do last till the next wash, not till the next couple of washes, till the next wash. And that is dependent, of course, say on 12 sprays. But if you know and you follow celebrity fragrance journeys, you will know that most of them do not last. Now, this I can speak for the lasting, beautifully done fragrance with that sugar note. So you've got to love sugar as well. But it is the citruses that are included in this fragrance, and the kind of that fresh vibe that you get overally from the DNA that made me add it to this list is Onika, the second one on the lineup from Nicki Minaj. And then there's Lionel Richie's Hello. Okay, this is a fragrance that, I was about to spray it where I sprayed Naomi Campbell. Okay, so let's spray it on the side. That's a general spray, and that is because it's an inoffensive, crowd-pleasing, beautiful white floral. Very gentle white floral you're going to get in this with crisp, crisp citruses. Okay, so do expect some citruses to make an appearance there, and it is going to be that citrusy weight that most people are actually going to feel in this, because they're crisp and quite there in your face. You can actually smell like a distinct whether it's a bergamot or a grapefruit or whatever it is, but it is built around citrus. And then there is a spiciness there that comes into the mix, possibly from the pink pepper. And the wrap up of the fragrance, guys, is carried by a patchouli, but it's not like your dark patchouli. This is a sweet, warm patchouli, so it doesn't really become heady. And I wouldn't say to those people who don't love patchouli, stay away from this. It's not a woody patchouli. It's a nice, safe patchouli. I have to mention that it has patchouli, but this patchouli is safe. And then overall, guys, the juice in itself has that honey note. So it's going to present as a waxy wrap up of those citruses and white florals. Beautifully done. Unfortunately, it's not an outstanding DNA, but if you love those easy, rich type of fragrances, something that's perfect for summer, then you ought to add this one to your collection. And the price is right. I've just had mine in my collection for about a month, and this is how much I've used it, because it's just one of those easy ones that I don't really have to think of, and I know it's not going to bother people around me. It's Hello from Lionel Richie. Fourth on the lineup, guys, is this little mini from Christina Aguilera. This one is called Experience. Now, she has quite a number of them in this bottle. So how you are to know this one, in case you like what I say about it, is it's the one that comes in the frosted bottle, right? The murky looking bottle. Okay, we're going to spray Experience on my arm here. And obviously, I'm going to tell you my thoughts. From the Christina Aguilera fragrances that I have gathered, because I want to one day bring you a host of the Christina Aguilera fragrances. This is one that I'm going to buy in full size. This is just a 15 ml. But this is so beautifully done. It's a realistic, photorealistic interpretation of that hawthorn flower. If you love or you've smelled hawthorn, you're going to pick that almost immediately. It's like a lush, honeyed feel that just slaps you there in the face. A sweet, waxy wrap up to it because, again, of that hawthorn flower. But it's not only about that, guys. It does have the citruses there that add a freshness to the whole thing. And on top of that, you are to expect an airy lotus and a soft peony. And the cherry on top is also going to be the frangipani. The frangipani in this fragrance kind of gives it a tropical, a tropical tease without pushing this to being a tropical scent. So there's going to be something there that you're going to be smelling like a citrus that is thickened, that feels a little bit tropical, because frangipani does, have that citrusy nuance, but there is a tropical weight that this frangipani is adding to this without pushing it to being a tropical scent. Ideal for summer days and nights, because it does have a little bit of a weight to it there. So it's definitely one that I would recommend. Experience from Christina Aguilera is the fourth one on the lineup. And then there's Antonio Banderas, okay? And this one is called Her Secret Temptation. Let's spray this one on a piece of paper because I don't have any other space left on my arms here. I have actually, sprayed both my sleeves as well as my hands. So this is Her Secret Temptation by Antonio Banderas. Now, disclaimer, this is going to be a heavyweight for summer. Heavyweight in the sense that it's a fragrance that is not exactly one that's going to be, say, favored by those who like freshies. I wouldn't call this one a freshie, right? This is a sweet floral scent. The florals that make a presence here are that jasmine, that rose, and a powdery iris. And then there's going to be a musky weight to this fragrance and the sugarcane as a note. So it's going to be very sweet. Now, I noticed that this fragrance has been likened a lot to La Vie Belle, but I think it is one of those that a lot of people have used a mental shortcut that because it's sweet and it's jammy, that sort of thing with that patchouli, it's going to be along the La Vie Belle line. But I think this one aligns more with Maison Margiela's Lipstick On. There is something in here that feels very close to that Lipstick On, and I do have a little vial of it, just a 1 ml vial of Lipstick On, right? And because my vial is very little left in it, I thought to myself, I'm going to try and get another vial, possibly a 5 ml vial, and do a side-by-side comparison. I think this is closer to Lipstick On than it is, to La Vie Belle. However, if you love La Vie Belle, you're not going to be disappointed. I thought to add it here for those who love sweet fragrances during the summer weather, sweet fragrances with some depth there. A little goes a long way. This one is one that if you overspray may potentially be a little bit heady there, okay? It's not heavyweight, but it has that lipsticky thing going on there that's quite pushy. Some of you are going to find that lipsticky thing a little bit synthetic, but I love it nonetheless. It's one of those easy, rich ones as well, and can potentially cross over to other seasons, but is ideal even for that summer season. That's why I added it here. And just to clue you up, don't sleep on the Antonio Banderas. I think their fragrances are good, because I'm yet to come across one that disappoints me. The two that I have in my collection are absolutely amazing. Now, last on the lineup is going to be Katy Perry's Indivisible. I love this fragrance, guys. I love both the Indie and the Indivisible. This is a beautiful summer scent because it's airy, and the notes for this fragrance are very interesting. There is coconut there mixing with some rum. So the coconut is creamy, but also has a boozy weight to it. And then there is some vanilla and an intoxicating gardenia. The fragrance in itself, in as much as it has that boozy rum, sticks to a creamy, musky theme, powdery to an extent, making it ideal as a day and night scent for summer, especially summer nights. Okay, this is definitely one that can also transition to the night. Okay, so it's absolutely amazing to wear during summer days as well as summer nights. A fragrance that you can wear even when you're going for a date. Beautifully done for the price. This is not going to cost you much, and it's the creativity, that is in this fragrance that makes it so beautiful. It's an airy wrap up of a creamy coconut there, mixing with the sandalwood and just the tease of the booze there. And it's Katy Perry's Indivisible, the last one on the lineup. So that's it, guys. Those are some of the celebrity fragrance cheapies that I thought to recommend to you there for the summer days. If you would like to smell good but don't want to spend a lot of money, these fragrances are not going to cost you a lot of money. Most of them are affordable. I'm not sure whether the Naomi Campbell is easily accessible, but the rest of them you can find flying about online. C Chronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we're going to discuss more about fragrances. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay blessed. Love you as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.